Hey guys, this is Claude, and we are opening up a deck today for patron Noah Smith. If I sound a little bit different, I do have allergies. Gosh, I never had allergies until about like maybe 5 or 6 years ago was my first time. And allergens must be pretty high around this area, so might be a couple rough days here. Ooh, it's a silver Archon. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Dis, Untamed. Oh boy, Untamed has been rough lately. And Sanctum. Nupanda of Farmire Estuary. Oh, okay, actually. Let's see here. We've definitely seen those feet before. We've seen that body. And okay, so we've actually seen a lot of those patterns already, but still a pretty cool Archon. I've decided this time I'm not going to say anything we're looking for in these houses. Maybe that's part of the jinx. So I'm not going to talk about what it is we're looking for. Just here's the 3 houses. All right, good luck, Noah. Start off with Witch of the Wilds, 4 power. During each turn in which Untamed is not your active house, you may play 1 Untamed card. Very good. Pampaka Jaga, 3 power skirmish. Creatures to the left of it in the battle line gain skirmish. Grasping Vines, Amber at every plate. Return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. Bumblebird, 1 power alpha. Play, put 2 +1 power counters on each other friendly untamed creature. I'm sure there's others that are worse, but this might be my least favorite untamed card in this set. Tantadlin, 9 power, only deals 2 damage when fighting. Fight, discard a random card from your opponent's archives. 2 of those, interesting. Regrowth, Amber and every play it. Return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. Persistence Hunting, 1 Amber and every play it. Choose a house. Exhaust each enemy creature of the chosen house. Knocks, 3 power and gets +3 power for each neighbor it has. Key charge, you lose an Amber, and if you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Glimmer, Alpha, play, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. So much better than Bumblebird. Oh, and a Dusk Witch, interesting. 1 power Omega and Elusive. Your creatures interplay ready. Pretty good. Now we're on to Sanctum, the Spirit's Way. Destroy each creature with power 3 or higher. Rothius the Fierce. Oh my gosh, 4 power, 2 armor. Taunt, hazardous 4. This guy might easily be my favorite Sanctum creature. I mean, sure, Aubade is better, like in a lot of cases, but this taunt with this hazardous 4 just kills off so many big creatures, and it makes it where little creatures can't even try and ping the last points of damage. I just love that. Prince Derek Unifier, 4 power, 1 armor. Play, gain 3 Amber if you control creatures from 3 different houses. Barrister Joya, 5 power, 1 armor. Enemy creatures cannot reap. Child of the Safeguard, 4 power, 2 armor, deploy and taunt. 2 of those, nice. Bordan the Redeemed, 3 power elusive, action, capture 2 Amber. Blinding Light, Amber at every play, choose a house, stun each creature of that house. A Bond the Armorsmith, 3 power, other friendly creatures get +1 armor. Action, for the remainder of the turn, other friendly creatures get +1 armor. And 2 of those, wow, it's a lot of creatures in Sanctum. Lion Botrom, 4 power, deploy. Lion Bottom's neighbors get +2 power. Oh wow, a second one of those. That's actually pretty good. Taking a Dusk Witch up to 3 power can sometimes be the difference between it dying and staying on the board. Now we're on to Dis, Wretched Doll. It's an artifact. Action, if there is a Doom counter in play, destroy all creatures with Doom counters. Otherwise, put a Doom counter on a creature. Blood Shard, amp 2 power. After a creature reaps, its controller must sacrifice it. Tesmal, 2 power elusive, reap, choose a house. Your opponent cannot choose the house as their active house on the next turn. Strek, 2 power elusive. While it's not on a flank, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card during the draw card step. Would have much rather seen Succubus in this set instead of Strek. Schuler, 5 power. If your opponent has 4 more Amber, steal 1. And a second Schuler, very nice. I'm not finished with you. Amber at every play. Shuffle any number of creatures from your discard pile into your deck. Lash Your Broken Dreams, wow. Artifact, action. Keys cost +3 Amber during your opponent's next turn. Gub, 1 power. While it's not on a flank, it gets +5 power and gains taunt. Decent amount of taunt in this deck. Exhume, 1 Amber at every play it. Choose a creature in your discard pile. You may play that creature as if it belonged to the active house and was in your hand. Is there one last card here? Dust Imp, 2 power. Destroyed, gain 2 Amber. Oh, there's another one behind it. Oh, and it's a Charette, 4 power. Played, capture 3 Amber. Huh. You know, so we didn't get anything like Aubade and Sanctum or Take Hostages, which is going to lower the Amber control in this deck. But let's count up the Amber. It seemed to be okay. Oops. Got stuck there. We're not going to see too much in Sanctum. Don't think there was any other, right? Okay. Untamed. Man, where is all the amber in this? This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so even though you have light amber, the good news is this deck definitely had a lot more Sanctum creatures, which are more likely to actually stay on the board and be able to reap. So this isn't too bad, but let's count up the amber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 amber, a little bit better than yesterday's, but let's check out the amber control now. 1, 2. See, Exhume maybe can sometimes do Charrette, but we will not count that. Lash is always good. Because of how many creatures we have, and that's kind of our primary source of getting amber, I don't think we're going to actually count this for being amber control, because we don't actually want it on the board. Okay, Bordan. Barrister Joya is pretty nice, because it only affects the opponent's creatures. Oh, you know what, Prince Derek? Let's make that 13 amber in this deck. This guy's a lot more consistent than I was expecting him to be, so that's definitely 13. Let's see, will Glimmer amount to being more amber or amber control? It's possible. I love how Glimmer or Nepenthe can just be the best card in your deck replayed again. It's so good. Alright, so amber control, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is not too bad for AOA. At least what I've seen, a lot of them seem to have like 4 or 5. So 6 is kind of actually in the upper tiers. Let's look at the creatures. There seems to be quite a bit in here. And like I said, I think that's actually how you're going to win the game, is by getting these creatures on the board, being able to reap with them. It's kind of nice that we had a little bit of taunt, so we can protect maybe the Abans and the Lions, just to make the creatures even bigger, so it's harder for our opponents to get them off the board, since that is our primary win condition. I mean, Tantadlin being 9 power, that survives quite a few fights. That's not too bad either. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my gosh, 26 creatures? That is by far the most creatures I've ever opened up on the channel. Oh my lord. That Not Finished With You is going to have a lot of targets. Same with that Exhume. Oh my god. 26 creatures. Before this we had 23. I'm pretty sure 23 is the most I've ever seen. Oh my. This is crazy. Okay. How many at each house? Let's kind of sort these up here. That way at the beginning of your turn, whenever you're calling a house, let's see what the odds of those being creatures are. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures in Untamed. Okay. Great odds of playing an Untamed creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An 8 in Dis. The lowest creature count is 8 among any house. That is insane. And check this out. The cards that aren't creatures are actually pretty good utility. There's no actual permanent artifact control, but let's see. You got a key cheat here. You have a board wipe. You have slower targeted removal. You have returning your best creatures. You have 2 different ways of slowing down your opponent's creatures, the Blinding Light plus the Persistence Hunting. A way to get back your best creature, I said that kind of halfway, kind of temporary artifact control, and then something that slows down keys. Like, if you knew you had 10 non-creatures in your deck, this is kind of a good breakdown. Like, this is nice for what you're looking for to help augment your deck to get a victory. Man, this deck is crazy to me. I've never seen a deck with this many creatures. I would imagine most of you have not as well. Like, this is really insane. Also, I love the fact that there's at least 3 taunts I can think of. And we can protect something like Tesmal, Strek, kind of keep them on the board a little bit longer, keep the Charrette. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Wow, guys. Okay. Whew. All right, the rating for this is going to be really hard because I've never played with a deck with so many creatures. But just kind of theorizing here, if your opponent board wipes you, there is a huge chance you are going to be able to just refill that board the following turn. If your opponent's on AOA and has to use Unlocked Gateway against you, this deck instantly recovers any turn. I don't care what's going on. So that's kind of insane to think about. The rating for this deck? Man, I'm going to have to give it a B. Ugh. It could be B-. Gosh, could you imagine if this would have had a little bit more amber control in it? Swapping out any Sanctum creature for an Aubade could have taken this to a whole nother level. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching my videos, and I will see you next time.